and I'm just like so annoyed. Olaf, I keep seeing you fall down. I'm like, the one video I need him to stay up, and yeah, he keeps falling down. Oh my god, Frozen 2 is like everywhere. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy's Shrine. So if you're new here, then twice a week I do videos. So on Wednesdays is a haul, and the last one I do is actually my Primark Christmas one, my first Christmas one of the year. So if you've not seen that, then please go check that out. And on Saturdays is something from the Shrine. Now this one's obviously, as you can tell, is a Frozen one. I originally was only going to do a Claire's accessories ones because I've actually been shopping for the last couple of weeks, and I saw some stuff in Claire's accessories that, oh, I'll do a Claire's accessories haul. But in the last couple of weeks where I've been out with my husband or when I've been out with my family, I've seen loads of Frozen stuff, like literally everywhere. I just do a Frozen haul on the high street. Now I've got a lot to get through, so I'm just going to get through it now, but I will start off with the Claire's accessories one. Now one thing about this is that there's some things in here that are just Anna based and some things that are just Elsa based. So if you're like me, I particularly do prefer Anna. She is my favourite character, but some of the things in here, they're so pretty with Elsa on. I was like, I kind of have to get both, so I'm just going to empty this out now. But when did I buy this? It's got to have a date on here somewhere. Oh, okay, so I bought this on the 8th of the 10th, so what's the 10th? So October, so I bought this the 8th of October, so that's how long I've had some of these items for. But the Claire's accessories things, these were the first things I actually bought from the Frozen range. The first one we've got here is this little necklace here. So this was actually £6. Now, I don't know with some of my Frozen stuff. Some of this I think I will actually wear. Some of it I'm going to keep in the packaging. It does look like on this one, I might have to open the packaging slightly to see if you can open it. And then put it back in. But let's have a look. So I don't know. Oh, she says. Oh, okay. So yeah, so you can actually open it there. So you can actually put a picture of, say, your sisters in there, your best friends. Like I said, this one I did actually want to keep for the Shrine because I just thought it was really pretty with the packaging. But it wasn't too bad for £6. So just in case, obviously, with Christmas coming up or someone's birthday, it's a really nice gift, and you can obviously put your pictures in there. Some of these do actually say exclusive to Claire. So unfortunately, if you don't have a Claire's accessories near you, I will try and find on eBay for you just in case. So the next one that's got Anna and Elsa on them are these ones here. So I think these are bracelets if I remember rightly. So yeah, so you've got Anna, Elsa, and you've also got Olaf on there as well. This was only £5, it's not too bad. So yet again, if you've got some friends or you've got some sisters, you know, you've got 3 bracelets on there. I do like the fact that the bracelets actually represent the colours. So for example, you've got an Elsa one there that's got like blue and silver, you've got the Anna one there that's got the purple, and then you've got Olaf on there which has got gold on there, so I think that's quite cute. I'm not sure if these ones are going to go in the Shrine or not, because some of these I do actually want to wear, but some I'm going to put in the Shrine. So I'm not 100% sure with this one yet, but I thought £5 wasn't bad, especially because you get 3 in there. It just means obviously you can give them away as presents as well. So those are the only ones that I like that had Anna and Elsa on there. They did have some other stuff like this, some like dolls and bags and things. So the next ones are just Anna ones or just Elsa ones. So they had some more bracelets, and to be honest, I couldn't decide which one I liked because I like both of them. So I got both. So these are bracelets. So you got one that's got Anna on there and one that's got Elsa. So I'll just talk about the Anna one first. So they both come with 3 different ones. The top one's got a ribboned one with a pattern on it, and then you've got one that's got like little beads on it with just one colour, and then the bottom one actually has a character on the bottom as well. The one thing I like about this sort of new range they brought out, I love the hand-drawn sort of version of them. I'm not really a CGI kind of person. I do prefer like traditional hand-drawn characters, so I really like this one because it actually has Anna on there and it's actually got her hand-drawn. And then the same with that one, they've got the Elsa one, so same principle where the top bit is the ribbon, then they've got one with obviously just the beading on it, and then the bottom one actually has Elsa. Now these ones I actually bought because I was like, I think I might actually use them because I think they're really cute. I will obviously keep the packaging of these, so they will actually go in the Shrine, but I kind of bought them because I was like, actually I quite like these, so I might actually use these ones. So the last one from the Claire's range, these are scrunchies. Yet again, you got an Anna one and you got an Elsa one. Now, some of these I will actually use. Yet again, some I'm going to put in the shrine. So they both come with 3 and they're only £5. So yet again, not bad for £5 when you get 3 in there. So they both come with like almost like a velvet one. So this one's obviously got a blue one, this has got a purple. This one has a like a glittery purple one, whereas this one's kind of got almost like an iridescent shimmery one. And then they both got ones with the characters on there. So you got one on there that's like a purple one with Anna and Elsa on there, and then you got like a blue one there that's got Elsa on there. Scrunchies are kind of making a comeback. The good thing is I do actually have hair long enough to put in a scrunchie, like to tie my hair up, so I'm kind of pleased about that. But I really like this one because iridescent, I just say like in my last video, iridescent is kind of like my favourite colour, if you can class it a colour, just because it's so many different types of colours, but it's kind of that pearl iridescent, so I kind of really like this one. But Anna is my favourite, so that's why I was torn between which ones to get. Originally that was going to be it, that was going to be the haul, I wasn't going to do any more, but then like I said, I went shopping and I saw other things. So one of the places I actually went to Southampton recently with my mum and my husband, and as we were going towards the Disney store, they have a shop called The Works. Now it's like a stationery kind of shop, but in the window they literally had loads of stuff saying like Frozen stuff, so obviously I had to get it. I only got a few things, I didn't get too much, but some of the things I did get were actually these 2 books here. Now both of these books are actually book of the film. Now the only thing is it doesn't actually spoil the ending, so you don't actually know what the ending is. So this one I actually read first. I did actually post this on my Instagram, me reading this, and to be honest, one of the reasons I actually got this, not only to know the story, because obviously it only comes out in like a couple of weeks, so I'm not really that in a hurry to, you know, to know the story, but I just love the art style of this. So that's the one reason I got this one. So this was originally £6.99 down to £4, but I just really like the art style. Like this is sort of seems to be like everywhere. I have also drawn, let me get to the page. So I have actually drawn my own version of this, where it's this pose but it's in a different outfit, because I really like the pose, I really like the look of it. So literally there's no spoilers, so it literally says, to do the right thing, with that Anna took a step forward to help save the kingdom. That's it. Like, that is literally the last page. That's the last sentence of the page, so you don't know any more than that. I also got this one. So this one was £9.99 down to £6. It is more the same story. It's slightly different on the basis that it's actually got things at the front, a little bit more about the characters. So the characters you meet, obviously they've got new ones there, and just like a little bit more about it. But then it is more or less the same, if I can get to it. So yeah, so it's more or less the same. I basically just got this one because it just said, you know, Platinum Collection, so I had to get this. But yeah, so basically both of these are the same story and they've more or less got the same pictures. It's just this one's got a little bit more in it. But like I said, I mainly got these ones just because I like the art style. Speaking of art style, I got some stickers, mainly just because of the art style. So this was only £2, I thought it wasn't too bad, but it's just got really like cool, almost like silhouette type ones. I have seen a few things with this kind of picture on there. I haven't got a lot of things here with those on it, but I have seen some stuff. I think mainly bedding I've seen. I've not seen any like clothes or anything with the style on it yet. I will be going to Primark in the next couple of weeks for my friend Lucy's birthday, because we're actually going to Southampton, so yet again I go back to Disney store, might go back to the Works, and then obviously go to Primark, so I will vlog about it. It does show on the back as well, you've got like little bookmarks, which I thought was quite cute as well, which you basically have a bookmark for both of these if you wanted to. I've just noticed this is falling down. Oh look, why are you falling down? You're supposed to be there. But moving on to another place we went, so we actually went to Asda, just as you do shopping around Asda, they obviously have toys there, and I noticed there's some Frozen things in there. I don't have a lot of actual toys, so most of the stuff I would class is more like practical, so when I saw these I was like, I had to get them. So the first thing I saw, so these were only £5 each, were these little toys here. Now I do have similar ones to these in other ranges. I think I've got like a Rapunzel one and an Ariel one, but I just like the fact that they're wearing their new clothes. So for me personally, if you know me, when it comes to collecting stuff from the shrine, I like stuff representing the films. Like, I hate it when they bring out a film but then they use old merchandise to advertise that film, and I'm like, I hate it when they do that. I'm like, if a film, the characters are changed, or obviously the outfits are changed, that kind of thing. I like it when they bring new stuff out. So I don't really like it when they bring old, like, you know, old stock out thinking, oh, it says Frozen on it, but that's fine. I do like it when they do stuff for the actual film. But yeah, I just thought these are cute, not bad for £5. But the other thing I saw, and the only reason I got this one, because I know Ruben might get me the other ones for Christmas, but I got this one just because it was a special edition one. So it's actually this one of Anna, and it just says special edition, so I think it's her in a different outfit. Because the only reason I say that is because it got all the other ones on the back, but the character inside here, there isn't a picture of her on there, so the actual outfit she's wearing here isn't on here. But this was, I think, only about like £9 or £10 from Asda, so that's kind of around about the same price that I would pay for most of my pops. I said to Ruben, do you mind if I buy this one, just because it is a special edition one. I have asked for some of the other characters for Christmas, so hopefully I might get those. Right, so the next shop is a place called Smiggles. Now, I don't know how international it is. It's probably been going for about, I've only noticed it maybe in the past, say 3, maybe 4 years in Bournemouth. So I actually live in Dorset, so around about where I live. I've only noticed it, I'd say, the last 4 years, so I don't know how long it's been going for. But they normally do their own brand. But then we were walking past it. I was actually down Salisbury with my dad, and I happened to walk past it, and they've actually got Frozen stuff in there. So I actually went in, I was like, oh, I didn't know you did Disney. And they were like, this is the first time they're ever doing Disney. And obviously, if it, you know, if it works well, they might obviously end up doing more Disney stuff. Now, funny story, that morning my water bottle broke. So this water bottle I actually got from a Tokyo subscription that I do. And it's a Rapunzel one, but it's actually broke at the point where the stopper to obviously stop the water from coming through doesn't actually stop it anymore. So anytime I put water in, it now starts leaking. Literally happened that morning. I was like, oh, I was really disappointed. So the one thing I liked about this one is the fact that it actually had a screw top on it rather than a straw. So it meant that if it was in my bag, it wouldn't leak. But unfortunately, the stopper doesn't work now, so it leaks. So when I went into Smiggles, they had these. Now, literally, I was like, which one do I get? Because yet again, Anna's my favourite, but this Elsa one is so pretty. And my husband was like, get both. Now, the good thing about these is the fact that obviously the size of them, they are 2 different sizes. So you've got like travel ones. So I'll talk about the Anna one first. So this one was £10. So the one thing I like about this one is actually got its own straw. So when you don't want it, it goes down. So obviously then it keeps the water in, and then you just lift it up when you need it. Now, this is super pretty. Yet again, one reason I got this one was because obviously I had Anna on there, but I had it in the drawn version. It does actually say Smiggle on there, so you know that's where it came from. But like I said, I was so surprised they actually had Disney stuff, because they've never done Disney before. But she said it's like a new launch that they've got. And then the Elsa one, which is this one here, which this one was also £10. So they're both £10, even though they're different sizes. But yet again, this has obviously got the little top, oh, she says. So yet again, this has got the bit obviously for the straw, so you got the straw bit there and it goes down. I just really love this one because that's why I'm torn, because blue is my favourite colour, and obviously iridescent, which that's got a lot of iridescent with Elsa, but Anna's my favourite character. This is why I'm always torn when it comes to getting Frozen stuff, especially when they do individual things, because I'm like, well, technically I want both because I really like the colourings and the patterns on this one, but then I really like Anna's. But one thing they had were these, and I was like, I was so in love with these as a child. I do actually have a few of these. For example, one of the ones I actually got when I went to Florida Disney is this one here. So I do really like things like this, where you literally just snap it on, and I just think that is super cute. This does actually move, so just in case that's in the way, you can move it. The only thing I think would have been better with this is if this actually had a watch on it. So for example, if it actually had the time on it, I think, like, for me personally, I would have really liked that. These were only £5, that's why I bought 2, so one I can wear, one to go in the shrine. You know, the only downside, these do eventually break, and I am worried that this might tarnish. That's why I bought 2, so one can go in the shrine, which should be obviously nice and clean, and then the other one I can wear. Right, so the last one, so we're at the end, right at the very end, is actually from the Disney store. Now I did actually buy a few other things from the Disney store that weren't frozen based, so I'm only going to talk about the 2 things I did buy, because I did buy some other things that I will talk about in future videos, and some of it were actually Christmas presents for other people, so obviously I can't mention it at the moment just because it's not Christmas yet. So one of the things that I got, which was this tree decoration here. Now they had other ones, they had ones with just Anna and just Elsa, but I absolutely love this one with both of them. So this was £13, which that's kind of the average price I would say for Christmas decorations from the Disney store. It was more than I wanted to spend, but at the same time it was so pretty, and in fact you got 2 characters in there. I wasn't really like that mad at it, but I just love the effect that obviously goes with the leaves going around. Like I said, they do have the just the main characters in different poses, but I really like this one because I had both of them in there. Now one thing I like about this one, it does actually have a base to it, because most of my Christmas decorations that I've got a base, I actually have on the shelf. I don't actually put on the tree, only on the basis that for one, our tree is fairly small. It's not like a big standard tree, it's quite small, and 2, I actually have cats, so I don't want to risk them accidentally knocking over the tree and obviously them getting broken. So things like this with a base I do actually put on the shelf. So that was one I actually bought from the Disney store, and then to go with that, like I said, because I did buy quite a few different things, I actually bought a shopper bag. Now this was only £2, which I thought was quite good for a shopper bag. Yet again, it's got the pose of Anna and Elsa on there, so obviously got the style of the drawing. Then you've just got Olaf on the side, and then you've got Sven and Kristoff and Olaf in a silhouette at the bottom, which I thought was quite cute. But yeah, for £2, not bad. So obviously, like I said, when I went shopping, I literally just put everything in here. But I did obviously, like I said, buy other Disney stuff from the Disney store, but like I said, I will talk about that in future videos. But I think that is it from my Frozen 2 video, and I'm just like so annoyed, Olaf, I keep seeing you fall down. I'm like, the one video I need him to stay up, and yeah, he keeps falling down. Oh, if you want to know where I actually got this from, I did talk about it in my last video in my Primark one, so I actually got this from Primark, and it's only £6. It did actually say Frozen 2 on the ticket, even though it's just an Olaf one. So I kind of feel like this is one of those situations where they had old stock of Frozen merchandise, and they just put like a Frozen 2 ticket on it. So I feel like that's one of those things, but it was only £6, so I'm not really mad at that. If you want to know where my ears came from, I actually made these ears. I do actually have a Disney Days playlist on how to make your own ears, but yeah, so I actually made these in the week ready for this video. Like I said, I do have videos on how to make your own ears, just in case you're interested. But yeah, that is it from my Frozen 2 haul. The only downside is, if you've seen my shrine, so for example, where all my Frozen stuff is, obviously I've got the normal Frozen, the sisters one, I've got an Anna and Elsa separate one, and then I've got a Frozen Fever one, as well as obviously Olaf on the other side. I don't know where I'm going to put any of this, so I was considering maybe taking Olaf off so I can fit the Frozen 2 merchandise on there, because at the moment I don't have too much. It's only say like a few things to put up, so it's not like I require a lot of space, but just in case I get any more of these, or if there's anything else that I obviously get that might be a bit bigger, say for example some of the dolls, I don't actually have any space, so I will vlog about it if I move it. So if you've not already, then please like and subscribe, and if you click the bell notification, then obviously get notified when all my videos go up. But yeah, that is it, so I'll see you guys next time. Later days.